I guess I was wrong in thinking that after a winter of freezing temperatures, sub-zero wind chills, and over 3.5 feet of snow would actually have an effect on the zombies. Well, it did, but not the effect I was hoping for. I was hoping the virus would have been killed off, and we would be able to just stroll back and pick up where we left off, tossing zombie corpses into the fires and becoming gentlemen farmers or some such. Nope. The zombies came out of hibernation hungrier than ever, and more tenacious than ever, if that was possible. Nate had reported serious attacks on the fence down his way, and I had seen more activity in areas I thought were quiet. It was like the first wave of the virus was the opening salvo, and this increased activity was the second wave, coming forth to wipe out the vestiges of humanity that somehow made it to survive the first. We had managed to make the move to Leeport, the warming weather being a nice change from the cold we had endured. It was nice to be able to open the windows and let in fresh air. Spring was a time of renewed hope, although in our current situation, hope was a dangerous ambition. We had decided to leave a contingent at the condo complex, and I had put the question to everyone as to who wanted to leave and who wanted to stay. Charlie was coming with, Rebecca as well. Sarah and Jake were coming with me, and Jason Coleman, who was recovering nicely from his bullet wounds, along with his wife. Tommy was coming along, and John Reef with his wife Mary as well. Mark Wells and Terry were leaving, and Stacy Wood, Tommy's new interest, was coming along too. Duncan decided to stay, likely at Pamela's urging, as well as the Kowalskis. The Stricklands were staying, as well as most of the women from Pamela's group. I was saddened at the prospect of not seeing Duncan for a while, but I understood where he was coming from. Lately, he seemed to be needing something in his life, and maybe this was it. We would only be 10 miles or so down the road, but that could be a long distance sometimes. At Tommy's recommendation, I told the group Duncan was going to be left in charge. Duncan brightened at this, and I thought I saw the smug smile on Pamela's face replaced by a serious look when she made eye contact with Sarah. I made a mental note to once again ask Sarah what she had said to Pamela that one time. Goodbyes were difficult and bittersweet, with a lot of good luck on both sides. I took Duncan aside and gave him his standing orders. Nate pushed to the river and left behind a secured area. We pushed to the river and are leaving behind a secure area as well. Nate is coming up to join us in Leeport, and that will be our permanent home. We will stand there or not at all. We have access to farmland, roads, water, and woodlands. I walked Duncan out to the edge of the parking lot. I need you to push north, clear the area to the canal, and then head east. Your job is to create a safe corridor for any possible survivors out there to find us. Get them to this road, McCarthy Road or the waterway. Keep the area clear. When you head east, always keep the way clear.